Alright, what's up guys? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paul, aka Haxer, and I'm a challenger top laner. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Haxer. I play competitively in a few leagues. And yeah, I mean I've played against all the best players that NA has to offer, and I'm pretty good myself. And so, if you've played League recently, you've probably noticed how bullshit broken Rek'Sai top is. And so I've tried a lot of different champions into it. I've tried like Gwen, Fiora, Jax, a few different tanks, and overall I've found that the best top laner to counter Rek'Sai is none other than the king of Demacia himself, dude. And so I wanted to go into this game and kind of showcase to you guys how you can counter Rek'Sai with one of the easiest top laners in the game. And so, first thing, before we even get in game, I just want to talk about runes real quick. So, this match I ran Flash Ghost and Face Rush because just looking at their team, I wanted to be able to kind of kite in and out. And it like scales a little better. But if you want to just beat the shit out of Rek'Sai in lane and actually have more solo kill pressure, you should take Conqueror Page with Ignite. Will do you much better. But alright, that's enough intro. Let's just take a look at this game. So, there's a few reasons why Rek'Sai is really strong on top right now. But the main one is his sustain and his ability to win most short trades with enemy champions, right? So Rek'Sai likes to just take short trades and then heal up all the damage you deal to him with his W passive. The thing about Garen is that his trade pattern... Oh, the other strength for Rek'Sai is that her kit allows her to kind of push the wave really well as she's beating you up. But the thing about Garen is he kind of does this, but better. So let me explain. Right? Basically, the trade pattern into Rek'Sai is you just pop your E as soon as she gets close and is trying to W you and knock you up, right? Because you'll deal damage to her as she knocks you up. And through this, you also hit minions with your E, so you can get pushed on the first few waves. And you'll see me do this again as soon as my E comes off cooldown. So you should see it in a sec here. Right, we hit level 2. She hits level 2 as well. And here I guess I just go for a QE. By the way, you can see that you win these trades really hard and you also push the wave, which is important. So, we're going to do the same thing again. We just wait for our cooldowns to come up. And yeah, you kind of just beat the shit out of her as Garen, which a lot of other champs don't do. You see I get a little low here, but it doesn't matter because... Hold on, my mouse is glitching. It doesn't matter because I've already gotten the wave pushed to this point. And you can see what I do here as well, which works for Garen to win this matchup, is that as soon as Rek'Sai comes near me and I have all three of my abilities, right? You just pop your W as soon as she's gonna knock you up. And then you will just win the trade, right? So we shove this in. Rek'Sai has fucking 100 HP. We just take a reset. Unfortunately, this guy's good enough to kind of stop my base. And normally I would recall anyway there, but I see that my brand is topside, so it's like, okay, this guy's half health. He's already healed up a shit ton, which just shows how broken Rek'Sai is. But yeah, I decided to just stay, because I know I'll win the trades. My passive is Garen to heal me up and match her sustain. And this means that you can just stay in the lane and keep doing the same thing, right? That's another little trade you can do, right? So you can open it up with EW when she goes to knock you up. You can also buffer your Q through it, right? If you just Q on her, as she knocks you up, your Q will go through, which lets you win the trade. That was a bad E for me, but it doesn't really matter. We just back off till our cooldowns are back up. And so Rek'Sai, we bait her in here, and my brand comes. But it wouldn't matter if my brand didn't come, right? I would still win the matchup eventually anyway. And yeah, we locked down a kill on him. Or her, rather. And so I shove the wave, like a good top laner does, and I take a reset, right? She TP's back. We just reset. Looks like my brand did some dumb shit, right? We kill this guy, and then Bran goes for Scuttle when my Hui has no prio, and Rek'Sai TP's back full health. This is kind of just stupid from my Bran. Just not a very good play. And that kind of screws over my lane, right? I still recall anyway. I believe I go longsword boots for my first spy. I just sprint back to lane, right? We don't lose too many minions. Rek'Sai goes and proxies, that's okay. Garen is fine at clearing waves without taking damage on his tower. So her proxy isn't all that effective. And you'll see that a lot of this lane is pretty boring at this point, right? Like Rek'Sai's just gonna proxy. I'm just gonna take these waves. Not too much really happens. But that's okay, right? Rek'Sai's strength is that she's able to beat the shit out of most top laners. So if you're able to just farm waves for free and not have to worry about things, that's good. I kind of sniff out that Hecarim's here after he takes scrubs. So I just get vision of him for my team and continue to farm these waves. Rek'Sai goes for this wave, but this wave is delayed enough that I can kind of force her off the proxy, which is great for me, right? Because I win these trades into her. So we shove the wave, try to get it to crash, because I believe I'm setting on a decent amount of gold here. So I'd like to reset soon and get my boots. Okay, let me show the trade pattern again. Right? It's like so simple. It's Garen's basic trading pattern. Is you just beat the shit out of them with your Q and E and you W to block their damage. And throughout that, you push the wave, which lets you just leave and let your passive heal you up, right? Or you can come get River Fruit. There's a lot of things you can do, but the main idea is that you match Rek'Sai's sustain while winning trades and shoving the wave, which lets you move on the map, it lets you back off and let your passive heal you. It lets you do a lot of things, right? And this is like not normal for Rek'Sai matchups. Most Rek'Sai players are used to just like stomping their lane. They are not used to losing like this or having a rough time, right? I'm up 9 CS. Up an assist because of jungle gap, but either way, you can kind of see that this lane's going well. So, okay, we shove this in. We stay on the map, because why not? Take another decent trade. You'll see that the trades get a little hard here because I'm sitting on 1500 gold, and she just spent all her gold, right? So she has a nice item advantage over me. And so I play a little safe. I have to play a little pussy here. I probably should have recalled after crashing that last wave, but these are things for hindsight. So, if you don't spend your gold, then the matchup can get a little rough, like it is here. And I believe I kind of sniff out that Hecarim is going to be topside, right? So I just run away. He blows my ghost and flash, and that kind of sucks, right? So a bit of jungle gap. But you come back to lane, we don't miss all that much, right? XP wise, we're still actually ahead of this Rek'Sai. Probably because she shared XP with Hecarim on some of those proxies. Yeah, we're chilling again, right? We spent all our gold, and we are in a good spot. So, lane is even, she has TP. And my goal right here is to just fight her, to be honest. I just want to fight Rek'Sai and get these waves shoved so that I can rotate on the map. And so I want to pause real quick and tell you guys something you can do. If you take... So I took Phase Rush this game because I wanted to scale up, right? And I didn't exactly know how this matchup goes. But now that I've played it, I would tell you, you should take Conquer and Ignite and maybe even think about rushing Executioners, right? Just to block this healing, I think would make this lane so fucking easy for Garen. Like, it would make this lane so winning if you do that. So just think about it, maybe give it a try in one of your games. If you go Conquer, Ignite, and then rush Executioners, or go Boots into Executioners. Because I'm already beating the shit out of her, but imagine if her healing was cut in half. You know? Or if I had Ignite there, I could have all-in'd her under the tower. And just blown her up. So I actually don't even think I countered this champ as much as I could have in this game. But you can see that it still is just pretty hard winning for me. Now here I think I make a mistake. Yeah, see, I blow my whole load without really hitting her much. And now she actually has a window to look on me. Luckily, I kind of kite this Rek'Sai out properly, so that she can't knock me up. But I think this dude actually could have just like flashed on me and killed me there if he was better. So that was a bit of a mistake. You don't want to be taking these trades without all your abilities up. But at the same time, normally if jungler didn't gank, I would have both my summoner spells up, and so I probably wouldn't die anyway. Anyway, we just back off. You know, you ever take a bad trade as Garen, you just play like this. Go back to your tower and let your passive heal you up. Getting hit by the Q there kind of sucks. But we just walk it off and take another little trade. W to block her damage. And yeah, we're still chilling. Just keep letting our passive heal us up under this tower. And we're at no risk from this Rek'Sai. And so you might be looking at this and thinking like, man, he's not really countering her. But you are, because your champion outscales, and even after Hecarim being top multiple times, I'm still chilling in this lane, right? Like here's Hecarim again. I just ghost and walk away, right? And I have to lose another wave. You know, jungle gap, so be it. But it still just doesn't even matter, and you'll see soon here. So I finally buy the Executioners, which will really let me start winning these trades. I should have done this earlier instead of the Phage. Yeah, we just beat the shit out of this guy, you know? She has to leave, and we just go and shove the wave, I'm pretty sure. I maybe look for another trade here. Yep. You can see that Garen just wins these trades now. Once you get a little further in the game. Even after all those jungler ganks forcing us off the tower, forcing us to lose XP, it just doesn't matter because Garen beats Rek'Sai, right? And it's so easy to execute. You just pop your E or buffer your Q as soon as she goes to knock you up. And I'm winning these trades with Phase Rush. Imagine if you had Conquer and Ignite. Like, you'll have so much pressure in this lane that this Rek'Sai just can't do anything. This guy makes a mistake here, taking so much minion damage that I just flash on him, E, and pop my ult. And goodbye, Rek'Sai. Easy fucking money, dude. And so, after you get in this position as Garen, game is pretty much over, right? Like, I get that kill. As soon as I have my Stride Breaker, I'll be super fucking strong. And even here still, this guy is up in gold. 1,000 gold just from getting plates from his jungler being top. But it just doesn't matter, right? Like, we still just win the trades. Obviously, Bran is top here. But even if he wasn't, you know? As soon as we get our Stride Breaker, we would still be winning these trades. And outscaling this chick. So, we get that kill. And I believe we just take this tower, probably shove another wave and reset. Yep. And now, it looks like I just run back top, which makes sense. Rift is on the map, dragon spawning soon. Rek'Sai roams down though, so I have to ping my team off. Right, it's a little scary for my team. Luckily they end up smurfing the fight anyway. So I get a free tier 2, I believe. Which is pretty cool. And you want to be doing this a lot as Garen, right? Like, once you're getting towards the late game, mid to late game as Garen, you want to be side laning very often. Right, so I run bot now because Baron's on the other side of the map. And I just push bot and I do a bunch of random shit throughout the map. Team dies here, but whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna hit these fucking towers, dude. And then Katarina comes bot, and I'm gonna look to kill this chick, you know? She's level 13, I'm 14, I'm Garen. Like, I can beat the shit out of this Katarina, and I'm pretty sure I do. Right here, right? Like, this cat cannot survive against Garen. So as soon as she does this, I just Stride Breaker her ass, Ghost on her. And I'll play that back in normal speed if you want to see. She takes this E, and she takes the second one too. So I pop Ghost, hit Stride Breaker, QE, and then just ult her ass, dude. Get that kill, easy as you like. Right? And now I go back to the wave, I farm it up a little bit. take another trade with Rek'Sai and use my face rush to run away. You can see I'm just healing so much, and she's not dealing much damage to me. Meanwhile, I've taken, you know, half her HP through those trades. She healed it back off her passive. But at this point, you know, we've just outscaled this Rek'Sai so much. And even with her getting quite a few ganks from Hecarim, and Hecarim being topside all game, it just didn't even matter, you know? As long as you play properly on Garen, and use his passive and his kit to win these trades, and keep your wave management right, you kind of counter Rek'Sai in a sense. And I seriously think that if you guys take Conquer and Ignite, you can actually look for solo kills often in this matchup. But at this point, we're late game Garen, and these guys can't do shit to us. Hold that pussy. Fucking Demacia, baby. And, yeah, we're just chilling now, dude. Game's pretty much over. They don't really have a way to win. 3 levels up on this Rek'Sai. Like, sure, some of it's because of team gap, but a lot of it is just because Garen is good at scaling into the game. And from here on out, you know, we just kind of do Garen shit, right? Kill that fucking Nasus, reset. Keep these side waves pushed, keep pressuring their team, rotate into a fight, beat the shit out of more people, keep running them down. Alright, we're gonna take a recall. Come back on the map. I just want to run it down top and mid. Get this in mid. Beat the shit out of more people. And end the game. And yeah, I mean, that's like... I pretty much showed most of the things I wanted to show. Which is the basic trade pattern into Rek'Sai's Garen is you either buffer the Q through her W, or you just pop your E and you W, right? So you on W when she goes to knock you up to reduce the damage you take. And your E will continue to hit her as you're in the air, right? So you can still damage her and stack your Conqueror while you're knocked up. And then after your E runs out, you just auto Q and walk away with your face rush. You know, and that's kind of the trade pattern. She'll heal it up, but you'll heal up too with your passive and second wind and bone plating, or not bone plating, Dorn shield. And yeah, that's pretty much how you counter Rek'Sai's Garen. I think this is probably my favorite pick into Rek'Sai so far. Like even other champs like Jax, Olaf is one that people think works, but even Olaf, they can, like Rek'Sai can really beat the shit out of Olaf pre-6, right? Rek'Sai's sustain is just way better. Olaf can't touch the wave without Rek'Sai beating him in the trade, right? But Garen's different. Garen can pop his E into Rek'Sai and it will push the minions, and he can use his W to take little damage. And when you get the minions pushed, that means that, you know, you get level advantage and you can look to crash the wave and recall, which is all you want to do against Rek'Sai, right? Like, this champion's too strong early for you to really contest and look for kills. Though, like I said, with Conquer and Ignite, I think you can. But all you're really looking to do here, especially in these first few levels, is just get the push, get the wave in, right? I'm taking a pretty even trade here, but it doesn't matter because I have the minion advantage. I get level 3, and so at this point, I just focus on crashing this wave, right? So we crash the wave and we go and take a reset. Fortunately, she stops it, but in the lower elos, dude, this person will not stop your recall. You reset, you should have about 500 gold. Looks like I missed some minions, so I have 370. If that's enough for a longsword or boots, you run back to lane and you just do the same thing again, right? Countering Rek'Sai is going even or getting slightly ahead. There's not many champions where you'll just absolutely shit on him. And Garen is so easy to execute that I think it makes it my #1 pick in the Rek'Sai right now. And yeah, I think you'll find that you counter her even harder with Flash Ignite and Conqueror setup. But alright, that's pretty much the video. This is my first sort of educational video, so bear with me if it might have been a little hard to understand at times. Another thing you could look to do if you want is Garen's also a champion that can proxy really well, right? So if you ever get a timer, like here, I probably could have just ran past Rek'Sai and gone on this wave and just proxied as Garen. But Rek'Sai is a little scary to proxy against because she has such good gap close and chase that it can be a little scary to proxy against Rek'Sai. You know, she can set up a tunnel system so that she can go and harass you down here and still get back to the wave on time. So I wouldn't really recommend proxying that much in this matchup unless you have a really free timer to do it, like right here. You know, crashing a cannon wave can run down, take these minions for free. She's going to be busy farming this, and she's too low HP anyway to contest us. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I'll answer any questions, and throw my Twitch a follow. I'm live pretty much every day playing top lane. Sometimes I do coaching sessions on stream, and yeah, just trying to help the people out, dude. So, take care, guys, and thank you for watching. Peace.